Alright, thought I'd turn on the camera real quick and make some banana Nutella muffins that I've kind of concocted. You're going to need flour, sugar, buttermilk, bananas that are just about to go bad, a cup or 2 sticks of melted butter, baking soda, vanilla, salt, 2 eggs, and some Nutella. And you're also going to need a muffin pan that you have either greased really well or that have muffin liners that I spray with the Pam. So let me get all of everything measured out and I'll be right back. Alright, now what I've done is just peeled the bananas and put them in the bowl of my mixer. And by no means do you need a mixer to do this. It took me forever to finally decide to take the plunge to spend the money on one, but this can be done with a potato masher or your hands, or better yet, your children's hands. Get them in the kitchen and let them mash it up and play and have a good time. But since they're outside, I'm going to go ahead and just do this in my stand mixer. And I just put the bananas in and I turn it on for just a second just to kind of move the bananas around so they're not great big chunks. And they'll continue to get smaller as you put everything in. So I've got, and this is 5 bananas. I've done it with 3 bananas, I've done it with 4 bananas, 5 bananas, and 6 bananas. Just kind of depends on how much bananas you want in it and how big of a batch you want it to be and how much you like bananas. Here I have my dry ingredients. I have 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So this I'm going to add last. I'm going to go ahead and add my wet ingredients. I'm going to put in my cup of butter, 2 sticks, a 1/4 cup of buttermilk, 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we like a little extra vanilla flavor, so I always add just a touch extra. And then you're going to need to also add half a cup of warm water. Okay, all the wet ingredients are in, and I'm just going to slowly add the dry ingredients to it. See if I can do this one-handed. And just kind of keep it on low speed and let it all do its own thing. If I can do it without making a complete mess. And make sure you got a spatula, because of course you're going to need to make sure the sides are scraped down, get everything incorporated. Okay, everything's in. Give it just a second to kind of mix. And see, the bananas have gotten all mixed in and kind of mushed together just from mixing everything in. Let me scrape the sides down. Okay, so I got the batter all mixed in, and it's a little thick, so just keep, it's all mixed in, sides are scraped down, everything's good to go. I use just a regular ice cream scoop. I find it's easier and I don't have to get my hands super dirty. Especially, and then I've got my Nutella here, and then I have a tablespoon. We like big, huge tablespoons in the middle. So you could use as much or as little Nutella as you want, or maybe even try peanut butter. This is my muffin pan, and it's got all of the greased muffin liners. I'm sorry. And then the oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So what I do to fill these, I put a little in the bottom just to kind of cover the bottom, little less than half. And then take a big gop of Nutella and put it in the middle. Like I said, you can use as much or as little as you want, and I usually have 2 hands for this. So I'm going to use quite a bit, and then just take your scoop and pour enough on top just to cover it. It'll fill the muffin tin just about up, but make sure you get all the Nutella covered, otherwise it'll start seeping out at the tops. And There you go. I'll do one more. Put some in the bottom just to coat the bottom. Put a good size helping of Nutella in the middle. And then enough batter to cover the top and fill the muffin tin. There you go. So let me get the rest of these done and I'll be back. Alright, these are all done and they go into the oven, 350 degrees, for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, just until they're done and they're all brown on top. You can stick a toothpick through to make sure there's no batter, but just remember that there is Nutella in the middle, so when you pull the toothpick out, you're going to have chocolate. So do it here, like on the outside, just to make sure that all the muffins are done all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and do what I suggested earlier and make some with peanut butter. Because bananas and peanut butter go really good together, especially on a sandwich. So again, just enough to cover the bottom and to make it so it's not totally in, the filling doesn't fall all the way to the bottom. And put, like I said, we're filling people, so I got quite a bit of peanut butter. See, one-handed, I really need a tripod. Just a little more. Okay. And then, ooh, don't scrape. Just to, oops, sorry, just to cover the top. And because of the baking soda and the buttermilk, they're gonna puff just a little, so you don't want to overfill them. Then I just take my finger just to make sure that the peanut butter is contained, and voila. So let me fill the rest of these, and I said you can use whatever you want. I have these left over from last year's birthday party, and these are from Christmas snowman. Yeah, I know, don't judge me. And I'll come back when they're done. Here they are done, and that's the middle. Makes a little over 2½ dozen, which I'm getting ready to pull the last out of the oven. Hope you enjoy.